Crafters, I be called Building J sometimes by King Cheese, I know, because there's just sometimes I like to just sit back and chill and build. But that's what we're going to be getting into today, some scary builds. Oh yeah, we are. Coming in at number 10, Halloween short story by Limesmith. This spooky build is actually a part of Minecraft Halloween short story. If you would like to check out the short story, be sure to watch the Halloween special. Halloween makes Minecraft special because it's like they just give us great events to deal with, either it being Easter eggs or crazy builds / horror stories. The way how Limestyle does this horror short story, the dark essence themes around the houses. You know on Halloween when you go to the houses with the lights on? Well, in this scene, you could definitely sense some type of horror, and it's a must watch. I don't want to give away too much info because if you haven't watched it, I definitely would like you guys to go give a watch. Just like how you guys are watching my videos. I mean, I hope you guys are watching the videos. Coming in at number 9, Hidden Monster. There is nothing more terrifying than the mystery of what lurks in the shadows. From the creative minds of the YouTuber Magma comes a frightening illusion to add to your Minecraft horror map, whether it intends to use a horror for ambience to terrify your friends or as frightening accent in a horror map. This simple build creates a delightfully horrifying image. Simple enough to craft primary build materials, redstone blocks, redstone mechanism, and redstone torches. This build provides a fan illusion for players to use in horror maps. But between you and me though, this build is kind of stressful. Just the fact that you have to line up everything to a point and they show you how to build this beast, but it's a work. Up to the builder how to make this monster become real. The image of the glowing red eyes lingering in the shadows is a truly frightening sight. The horror build is ideal for creative mode due to the abundance of resources needed, but can also be a fun craft for the hardcore fans of survival mode. Definitely a fun one for the fans of survival mode. Coming in at number 8, the Torture Chamber, another one by Magma. This creative build is perfect for those looking for a craft on a more unique horror map experience. And in this search of a chilling addition to their killing ground, iron bars, iron doors, and redstone blocks create the illusion of a bloody jail cell, saw-inspired traps, and blood splatters. The torture chamber can be tailored to any player's preference, including skeleton heads littering the ground on the other horrific additions to create an excellent horror ambience. The torture chamber, if added mods like spiders, yeah, it's gonna be horrific experience, let alone for me. Look at me, crafters. If you leave me alone locked in that room, it's like my childhood all over again. If you have any type of friends with phobias, look at that lady that's afraid of olives on Mori. Jeez, bring out the olives.
Bring out the olives.
Poor old Sally. Coming in at number 7, creepy Nether portals. Nether portals are a gateway to the hellish dimension of Minecraft. This fact alone makes them one of the excellent choices for Halloween. Nether portals blocks are among the eeriest blocks in the game. These blocks also generate particle effects that can help build a ghostly atmosphere. Players can hide the Nether portal frames behind blocks. This way, only the portal blocks will stay visible. Not only the whole structure, the portal designs by pop blocks are creepy to look at, let alone phasing through them. Their mouths are Nether portals, so you are being swallowed up by these monsters. All that's needed is the monster mash behind these themed portals. Like the Dracula, the Frankenstein heads, they're definitely cool to look at, but definitely a scary iteration. Coming in at number 6, Pumpkin and Ghost Garland. I love the cool pumpkin and ghost garland hanging in front of the house. These are perfect Halloween decorations. Artist goes to Instagrammer fan of mine _. The spooky builds she's made are just amazing to look at. And she definitely went balls to the walls with all the decorations. And if this was a real house, because skeletons and ghosts aren't real in some eyes, but this would be a house I want all the candy from. The best house with the decorations means they gotta have the best goodies, the sour keys, the big full chocolate bars. Fan of mine _ has more than this. Definitely you have to check out some of her builds on the gram. They look amazing. Midway through at number 5, Pumpkin Maze. Build by Casbass, an 8-year-old. This Halloween pumpkin contains a 4-level maze where the server members had to actually search for letters that had been scattered within. You'll have a great time with your friends if you decide to build a pumpkin maze. As simple as this may be, look at this build. It is done by an 8-year-old. That takes skill, let alone I wasn't doing crazy crazy builds aside from Lego at that age, okay? This kid is snapping at the craft, let alone making a full-blown maze. Like, I do RC drifting, and at my track, my teammate brings his son. He's 40 years old, and he's banging doors, and vice versa. He's only getting better. Keep it up, Darwin. You'll be better than me and your pops real quick. That's what makes it crazy, because kids right now, they're really taking over, and we gotta push them to their hobbies. Let alone, if they are enjoying it, you definitely gotta push them without the stress. But even that, a 12-year-old kid, a Formula drift driver, oh my god, talent. You know, it should never be held back. Caspass, I don't know if you got stressed out doing this, but definitely a good build on you, young buck. Coming in at number 4, Skeleton King. If you're looking for a super fun and creative build, you'll love the Skeleton King. Check out the time lapse of this giant skeleton in the graveyard. This is a real cool build to work on. Lenny makes a badass giant skull. This is almost like a portal design that I touched on a little bit earlier, but no portal here. It's literally a skeleton house, and somewhere the Adams family would definitely like to vacation to this one. The time lapse does show how extensive the build can be, and guys, these builds, they ain't easy. Sometimes even a month, over years. So yeah, they will go on in history, and definitely the great and scary builds. Coming in at number 3, the Beetlejuice roller coaster. Oh, I kind of like this one, to be honest with you. From the brilliant mind of Neuropsych 1 comes this amazing tribute to the 25th anniversary of the horror classic Beetlejuice. Terrifying and intricate in every sense of word, this roller coaster utilizes a series of railways, minecarts to guide players through the jaw-dropping environment alongside the blood-curdling renditions of the iconic Beetlejuice moments, and transports them into the world of unimaginable terror. But using creative mode over the series of 2 months, this build is perfect for those players searching for a long-term project. This opposing build is excellent for hardcore fans of the horror genre who just truly wish to show their passion through their builds. The stress relief, or maybe the seizure warning due to the flashing lights, but I don't like roller coasters, okay? And when I'm riding them, it's like I'm really holding on for my life, but seeing this Beetlejuice iteration, ooh, it's really nice. And don't get me started on the dirt nasty EDM behind it. Coming in at number 2, Necropolis. This Necropolis is a perfect for Halloween. If you didn't know, Necropolis is a large design cemetery with elaborate tomb monuments, but with a huge twist. It's floating in the Minecraft sky. I don't care. Building high up in the sky is scary. You don't know what will happen. What the wind elevation is like, one big gust and you're just gone. As if Minecraft has wind, but you know, that would actually be really cool if they did have the wind aspect. Necropolis is a graveyard or the city of the dead. We already have zombies to deal with. What other undead mobs lurk behind Necropolis? I mean, I don't really want to find out, but if I gots to, I will. I wouldn't back down from a video game challenge, I'll tell you. And finally here, number 1, the Death Star. You know May 4th is around the corner, guys. I'm going to talk about some Star Wars, okay? By YouTuber Trixie Blocks, although there was hundreds, if not thousands of Star Wars themed Minecraft builds literally across the whole YouTube, this one may just take the cake. It's the recreation of the scene Rise of the Skywalker and features the Death Star ruins, from the remains of the terrifying, powerful space station to the steep cliffs and the stormy waves. This is a cool one and a cool idea. I do wish Minecraft had better physics for things like weather, waves, and the water. However, you know, it would allow the users to set some better immersive scenes, right? We do also have mod packs that could help us with this in the meantime, but hats off to Trixie Blocks for getting creative and using spiderweb blocks to complete the look of the white caped waves. It just gets better from there. The more you go around this build, you feel the depth of Luke, I am your father.
You're not my dad!
And there you have it, the top 10 scary builds from Minecraft, coming from yours truly, Craft and J. But you gotta champion those who champion you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next time, I am outie.